Hey guys, what is going on? Myron here from TechFlow, and in this video we're going to be covering two things today. This is a very special video for me and I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Now I know when I searched this TV up and when I did some searching on it on YouTube, there was nothing telling me about this TV, about this Sony TV at all. There was nothing telling me about it in English, there was nothing about anything related to it. It was all junk after junk I was trying to translate in this YouTube piece of crap that it comes up with. And it just drove me insane. Now I wanted to do this for other people that may be looking to buy this TV as such, as maybe just looking around Curry's, PC World. Let me tell you, this is their best 40-inch TV that there is in their 40-inch Sony Bravia TVs. Now, they are all Bravia now, they are all smart TVs, they all do all this shit. So, it's not very good if it's all this smart stuff, because it does slow the impact down on it. But anyway, going off a bit sidetrack, I'll come back to that a bit later. But I just thought I'd let everyone know in English what this TV actually performs, and you can get out of the TV as such anyway. Now, some of my friends have been asking me, can you do this, because I want if I should ask for this for Christmas, or whether I should do this, or this, or this. If you are a Sony person with all the Sony crap, I have two things, just two things, that is it, in my room. Well, three if you can count my TV, which don't work. Two things that's really good to me. This brand new 40-inch 1080p smart TV Bravia from PC Curry's. It was about £379, I think it was. He's going on about all this shit, and I was like, can you game on it? Can you do all the crap that you can do? Okay, it's going to be a little bit slow and that, but he said, I am an absolute Sony person. I have the Sony watch, the Sony phone, the Sony PS4, the everything Sony. He had a Sony in every room. He did a house tour on it on his YouTube channel. I'll put that in the link in the descriptions below. But he had everything Sony. He was like, there's nothing in his house that wasn't Sony. I may have to call this part 1, by the way, but, you know, he had everything Sony. And when he turned his TV on, it came up in his list of everything. His watch came up, he could snap that to the side, he could do everything. The Sony laptop, like, he could click on an app on there, and it will take you straight to the TV in the other room. I mean, why would you want to watch it? Anyway, that is the whole point of the Sony family, he calls it himself. It's quite funny, actually. But, you know, it's a great little TV. Well, it's not little, it's good. It does require some more mounts and a lot of fiddling around. It's Soundstream, I think. Yeah, that's who the bracket is. As you can see, just down there. Yeah, that is where the bracket sticks out from, because you have to add all this shit. Now, just when you're setting up the TV, there's the back plate of it. Okay, just turn the light on. Okay, there's the back plate, and then you have to put wedges in between, because I put an optical lead in to get my sound from my Apple TV up there. Can't know if you can see all that. Yeah, that little black thing you just saw. And other stuff. It just really annoyed me. You have to take it all down. And you know what that means. It takes more effort. I just wanted to play the game. But that's when you set it up, you go through it all. I would recommend to you guys, if you can get an Ethernet, there's plenty out there. You could even make your own Ethernet cable for as little as like £19. You could get a 200 meter Ethernet cable, Cat 5, Cat 4, Cat 5e, pretty much do the best. A little tiny Ethernet cable will go a long way. If you have never seen an Ethernet cable before, this is one right here. This is a Cat 6A Where is it? There it is. It's a Cat 6A cable. Very nice cable, indeed. You just plug one end in and plug the other in, and then you have it. Straight one of these from your router. So you start a little internet. It's a yellow socket. Plug it in. Plug that in. Boom. Mitchell, I know you wanted to know that. So here it is. That is what you need. You can get this is like £16 this cable, okay? So we got them everywhere. So yeah. Now let's talk about the actual TV itself. It has 4 HDMI ports, 1 SCART, 1 component, 1 optical lead, and 2 USBs, and 1 headphone jack, and a mic port. Now you might be wondering why there's a mic port on this TV. Well, the thing is, with a mic port, you actually get more from the performance of the TV, so you can plug your Xbox One or your PS4. So yeah, that's that. Now, inside the actual TV, there is 15 fans cooling the actual processor down and the graphics card in it. There is a NVIDIA, I think, somewhere in there, some sort of thing that Sony got. Sony got this new thing, according to saying that they put an actual graphics card in the TV. Now, if you've never seen a graphics card before, this is what one looks like here. This is a crappy old one I had lying around. I just needed to show you it. This is what it looks like, but it would have 4 HDMI ports, and this would be running it with cables to go to the ports. So that would be like that. Fan here, make it spin. They may use other things, but they used a graphics card apparently. So in this build that they were trying to complete with this. Now, I would not put it on a wall mount if it was me personally. My mum told me off, and I was literally getting so fucked up about it. I had to have it on the wall. I had to have it. I would prefer to have it on like a stand and the nice bracket, for the nice little standing thing, because it's just so much easier to get to everything without all the fanning around. But you know what? It looks good, and the speakers, they're not that bad. They're considered medium level speakers, so they're quite uppy, downy, yeah, you know. So what does this TV run on? It runs on the Sony Tab. I don't know which Sony Tab there is out now, but I know that there's some Sony tablets out, and I know that there is software for it. I'm just going to show you a quick peep of the remote for it. It is an incredible TV. It runs on 1080p. It is just incredible. I don't know why I'm going to say anything, but it's just immaculate, the picture on it. Okay, I was watching a 4K wildlife program. I could see every little detail. I could even see a bug in the ground hopping along the floor. It was that incredible. And the Sony speakers, they came up with this little sign down there saying something like that. And it says Infinity Audio adjusted on thing. And I was like, what does that mean? And then I was like, whoa. And the subwoofer just came on at the right time, and the speakers and everything. If you're going to do that, definitely recommend getting an Xbox One, PS4, or a nice, really good Blu-ray cable and a really good HDMI, if you're going to be watching that. But if not, you have it, there you have it. Now, the actual power cable, it comes as a standard power cable, goes into a transformer, then you have to get another plug. It's good, it's safe. That means that power brick, if that breaks, the TV won't break, because that is the most important. But anyway, that is the remote. Can you believe that? That is the remote. That is what controls this TV. Now, my dad has the 101-inch Sony Bravia 4K 3D TV piece of shit, and the controller is immaculate on that. Okay, he has it in the case. It's got a power button there, so when you're on it, really nice luxury. You gotta pay £4,000 for a TV, aren't you? You want it good. Click on it, turns it off. All these different buttons. But as you can see, mine is just a base standard one. I just wanted to play it on. I mean, a pair of Christmas lights could not do this much damage. But, you know, it's a bit of a nice little review. Now, this is a, as you can see, that's the remote code. Focus. There's the remote code. And there is the remote there. Home. Return options, you can see it all. Discovery. That's a new thing they actually added into this new remote. Netflix, iManual, and all that crap up there. Now, as you can see here, if we click onto home now, when we load up, here we have the new Android. Now, this is an Android specially made for the Sony TVs, about the same height as my dad's TV. All Sony TVs now have a part of PlayStation Now built into them. You can hook up a PS4 controller when you're at the Sony shop, just an additional feature. Plug that in, get a camera, you know, and you can play a PS4 game on here, like Fallout or whatever you want to do, if you don't have any consoles as such yet. Now, this TV is incredible, as I keep saying. But as you can see here, we have the rest of it. We've got PlayStation Now. It takes you to PlayStation, sure, you don't really need to see all that. You've got your apps that you use the most. You've got your music up here, which takes you straight to YouTube. It takes you USB home network and there. Album, let's sign in, you know, movies. And then you have that as well. So, you know, that's that. Up here we have search, inputs, media server, settings, help. And we have our network status. Down the back here we have media player and Netflix. Now if we go back up to apps here, it's getting a bit on. I'm allowed 15 minutes or so as a member. If we go into apps, we go all apps. As you can see, this is the amount of apps that come with this TV. This is an incredible amount of apps. I do not know what half of them actually fucking do. But I know Americans, well, America, I know people would know what they're doing with this, all this shit on here. Because it's just amazing. You know, this should be, but you get better ones. I don't know, you get better. Time Capital, I forgot to add that. Now this is it, Capital FM. You can open it, or you can add to my apps. Add to my apps, click return, you click home, and there you have it. You have added that to your TV. Now, another thing I'd like to say is the picture on this. Now, I'm just going to talk about one more thing. Zenishing Apps Discovery is that you can know that going to the home, it brings up another ad menu. Which then, if you go onto YouTube, here everything is all this junk. This is all my crap, by the way. All that crap. If I click options, this is the main part. Options, okay? Here it is. Now I have it set to Christmas, which is demo, because I like the thing. Okay, so you can have it on dark. See the light at the bottom changes just there. Simple response. So it can go off, and then when I click on it, okay, it comes back on. So you don't want to waste your time out. I click on illumination, and if I click on demo, and there you have it. Right, options again. You want to go down a picture, and there you have every single thing you might possibly need. Now, I know when I was on my dad's TV, this was a bit older. It was grey and everything, but you know, it's got smooth, all this crap that you may not ever use. I've done all mine. Screen format. Now, here's a nice little feature you can have. You can have your captions, you know, your full view, wide zoom, you know, and that's that. So wrap it all up. iManual, I think it is. And boy, look at that. You have your own personal help in the TV. It is absolutely incredible. Now, this TV retails about 200. Oh, sorry, guys. This TV retails about £200 to £79. Base model starts at £300. And then you keep adding it on, and this is the best one. Trust me. I went £10 to get the Wi-Fi, another £10 to get the Ethernet, another £10 to get that crappy LED, and it went on to £375, nearly, let's just say £400. I haven't put the camera on, the remote, anything like that. It is just phenomenal how people can make this these days, this TV. I mean, I'm keeping the wrapping on just because I don't really want to be scratching it all and whatnot. But let me just take you from the tripod. So here is the TV itself. This might blind you guys a little bit, but as you can see, so this TV is running at 2K. Yeah, just 1080p, as you can see up there, guys. Let me just turn the light off on it. That's not going to make any difference. You can see Sony down there, and then you come around here, and this is Sony's best part of it all. Like, the TV is so light. I actually had to mod the bracket by putting a weight on. It got it to my old length of the TV. Here's the power cable. We got our optical cable in there. All the HDMI's are, I don't know if you can see it. They're all under there. And we got our Ethernet over the other side. Now, as you can see here, guys, that is the thin of it. It's not that thin, not like some of them nowadays anyway. As you can see, that is the plastic. It's gonna need really shiny. I'm not too fussed because I play in the dark, talking to Mitchell anyway, because whenever he feels like a little ass to talk about me. Now, let me just show you some 4K footage. I got this little hard drive here. This TV supports USB 4. It even hasn't come out yet, but Sony are doing it right now. This is a beta card I have in here. Let me just... So you can't even see it. Look, you can't even see. And like, when a black picture comes on, you wouldn't even know if the TV is on or not. It just... I don't know. I don't know what to say. Fucking hell, this USB port, right. Okay. Right, here you go. I've got that up now. Now you're going to get a little message saying that on the screen. It's another Android feature. Right, there we go. Right. Click on yes. Click on that. Now, it's not going to be the best picture in the world. But, you know, this is what it's got to be. Okay. So this is running 1080p. Another world. No, I believe this is what Sony use. There you go, guys. Watch some of that.
Wake up. Open your eyes. This is Sony 4K. Beyond 4 times the resolution of 1920 by 1080. It will take you to another world.
Sorry, it keeps stopping. It's the TV actually pushing these megapixels and stuff that it requires to run this program, to run it all, to run everything inside of it is actually quite incredible. Let me go on to the sample. Right, so to get to there, I believe you have to go on to help, which is on the home screen. This is just a quick 4K test. I'm actually going to just run this off the TV now. Okay, so if we want help, okay, all we have to do is go up to the little help menu. And then we go to customer support. We're going to do self-diagnostics because this is the only way to get it. Self-diagnostics, this should take around the picture and sound systems. TV speakers, and here you're going to get the TV speakers actually activated in this now. Now, you can see that picture looks incredible in my eyes actually. Okay, apparently in the shop they've said that this was the most hardest rendering to do. It's really not. Okay, gaming is the most hardest to actually configure on a TV and to get this input out. Because that's just a still photo, it's not incredible or anything really. So I think, guys, this wraps it up for this video. I think this wraps it up for this video. I hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. See you all again in the next time. There is the TV model number just up there, as you can see there, and that's exactly what you should have on yours. A lot of stuff, but as I said, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. New channel name, Tech Flow, the Tech Team, okay? That's the new channel name. Bye, and see you again in the next one.